Opposition has strongly been alert about the ICAO report, which was raising Uganda above any other airports around the region. With me, I have the Director General, Mr. Fred Bamwesije, to give us the good news and what does this mean. Good to see you, DG.
Thank you very much, Andrew, and good evening, viewers.
Yeah.
And I thank you for being in this airport and these other aviation facilities where we have been. And again, I thank you for giving me this opportunity once again to account to the Ugandans what we are doing in aviation, but also what we are doing at Entebbe International Airport and the upcountry airports that we are able to rehabilitate at this point in time.
I love to start with the new changes at the entrance of the airport. Why did you push back?
Yes, this is in accordance with the aviation master plan. We have for long wanted to change, like you have seen changes here.
Correct.
Even in the security, we've had plans to change the security, especially security search park, to put it at a distance that is a good distance away from other facilities of the airport, to make sure that we give it enough space for people to be checked properly, but also to avoid the congestion that is always associated with being very, very close to the terminal building in the airport. Right now, we have started checking people from that place near Protea Hotel to be able to allow a distance from the other checkpoint, the old checkpoint, which was also, as you know, a road toll, because people would congest there, and the area is very, very small because it has 2 lanes, whereas the new place has 4 lanes, and that gives us ample space to check properly, but also to allow people to not be congested and feel and have a good experience of the export.
And when we look at the several upgrades in the airport facilities this year, briefly share with us what is going on, the expansion we have seen. There is quite a lot of work going on. We need to know how big is the expansion and how much is it costing our country.
It's a very, very, very big work, as you have seen. First, in this side, the south, we have that cargo center. Very, very, very magnificent cargo center. 1,000 metric tons of cargo. That is purely for cargo. No passengers. No.
Amazing.
Cargo with its apron. That apron is very, very big, as you have seen. Just completed together with the sealing of the runways, the 2 runways. There is runway 1735, our main runway. I think you have seen it when you are up in the roof. And the 1230 runway, the smaller runway. All those were sealed and they are good. I think you have seen the standard.
How much is it costing us, DG?
That is a project of $200 million. The cargo, the sealing of the runway, rehabilitation and expansion of aprons, but also that building you saw that is 40% complete, 20,000 metric tons, 20,000 square meters that are going to be added to this. This one is 30,000 square meters to make them 50 square meters.
Let's talk about the ICAO report, and congratulations, by the way, because with all this you're saying, it reflects a lot more on the ICAO report. What does this report mean, and how did we perform better? Maybe for us, we just got the tidbits of the report, but in depth, what does this mean to you?
I wouldn't want to go in depth about it because we have that time on Thursday, Thursday morning. But generally, this report is the best we have ever seen here in this airport, but also in aviation. It was a safety audit for ICAO, which the minister is going to announce, and of course explain a little bit deeply on Thursday. But since you have asked me, I owe it to Ugandans to tell them that we passed very, very, very well this audit with, in fact, flying colors. But I don't want to say the exact score because the minister will have time to say it.
Very much.
But we are safe.
What did we do uniquely that made us pass with flying colors?
No, we've been actually improving these facilities for quite some time and taking into account those safety critical areas that are always, that aviation always points at. Because, and the auditor, by the way, is the audit of the whole industry. It is the state of Uganda being audited. And the airlines that we register, that we allow, certify, are being audited. The equipment that we use,
the human resource,
of course, the qualification of human resources, and all of that. We shall be detailing them at that time. All those were audited and evaluated by ICAO, and they found us really doing very, very, very well in the circumstances. Yes.
I love that. Now, let's just look at this briefly. Give us an update on the works that are with the aerodromes in Hoima, Arua, Soroti, and Gulu, and when will they be completed?
No, it is progress. The work progresses all the time. We keep on doing this work all the time. And I can't tell you that there is a time when we shall stop rehabilitating these airports, because the world is moving. Facilities are being upgraded. New technology is coming on board. So each time we are actually in a race, if you want to ask, and that is very true with all aviation in the whole world. I think there is no single airport where you have gone to that is not under some kind of rehabilitation or expansion.
But when they're done, how does this affect internal flights?
Certainly this will, first of all, they will continue to give confidence in the airport users, especially airlines that come into Entebbe and the domestic ones that go into these domestic airports. That confidence, of course, is together with the confidence of the passengers. And all airports, let me tell you, are built for passengers. If the passengers are not increasing for any airport, then you can as well pack your bags and go home. Because we exist for passengers, first and foremost. So these other things that come up are secondary, are not primary. So we shall continue to work on the good experience of passengers all the time. And we must change with the times. So when we complete these airports up-country, then it will give us a very good network for our up-country flights. And tourism will increase, and passengers will not congest just here in Entebbe. They will even be able to go straight to these areas, especially under the East African tourism circuit arrangement.
I love that. DG,
yes.
My very final question. In the very first initial artistic plan you gave us of the airport, a lot seems to have changed. The design, were the designs altered for purposes of experience to give us or something?
Yes. Like here, you saw the open lounge system. Earlier, long ago, you used to see a very, very small rooms with carpets, floor carpets. And really, this was an outdated thing. Because of the passengers' demands, we just simply made open lounges. But also it was fitting within the COVID times, as you remember. And even here, we are going to change these places and put this lounge upstairs to create room here for transit passengers, especially these ones that come with Uganda Airlines. I am just telling you that every day is improvement day, every day is rehabilitation day, every day is work day. But I want to take this opportunity to thank our passengers who get inconvenienced, because as we work, we continue operating.
Okay.
And therefore, passengers sometimes are inconvenienced, but they always bear with us when they see this progress.
The work's moving.
Yes.
Thank you so much, DG. That is the Director General of the Aviation in Uganda, Mr. Fred Bamwesije, and the conversation comes exactly right to you. Now, this entire week and the last week, we've been talking about the West management, right from NEMA to the other partners. Tonight, let's look into depth